Okay, just a very quick introduction to this applet, the 3D Calc plotter. It's linked from the Canvas page. It defaults to being plotting a function of two variables, which we'll do very, very soon. And you can do all kinds of things. You can spin it around, look from various viewpoints. There's lots and lots of stuff you can do here. It's kind of clunky because it's also doing record. Okay. But what I want to do is I want to clear the graph. That's add a space curve, brings up a window. Space curve number 1. Add more and more space curves. If we graph it, it's going to give us a helix because it's cosine, sine, and then a linear function of t. Okay. We can trace. We can animate. Oops. Let's see. We can animate a trace. Let's see if it actually does that. It's getting kind of confused. There we go. There's the variable vector, whose tip is the point on the curve. It's moving. It's going to be much smoother if you're not trying to record the screen at the same time. And then you can put in your functions here. It's got a lot of drop-down possibilities, but you can just put it in. And there's lots of examples. So let's, I don't know what Viviani's curve looks like. Let's try graphing that. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Alrighty. Then there's a bunch of things we can view. We can show the velocity vector. We can show the acceleration vector. Lots of stuff that's going to be coming up in the acceleration vectors. I think is that one come in there. And then we could again trace that on the curve. So there's the position, there's the velocity, there's the acceleration. We can show what's called the Tnb frame. Okay, it's got to give us the coordinates, gives us some cool stuff. We can then trace that along. That should move with us. Again, it's going to be much smoother if you're not also recording the screen at the same time. Okay. And lots of stuff we can discuss what all this stuff is. Let's see. Let's click that off. Show that it's called the Osculating Circle, which has to do with how curved the thing is. Very cool stuff here. And then if you want to look at it from a different viewpoint, of course, you can rotate this around. Okay, so this is going to be very cool for us. If you need to change the X-min, X-max, that kind of stuff, it's right here. If you zoom in and zoom out, it doesn't do quite what you expect, but it actually keeps the axis the same and makes the curve bigger, so it's a little bit of a weird zoom. But it's very cool. So we're going to be playing with this. This is a good alternative to the MIT plotter that I use in the other videos.